Well, hello everybody. What is up? It is your girl Rue again from Spirit Reads from Instagram, and it has been a while since I have uploaded a video. Well, first of all, I just want to say Happy New Year to all you guys out there. I hope you had an awesome New Year's, whether you went out, and partied, whether you stayed your ass in the house, or rather, whether you just, read the Bible and, sung psalms into the new year, as I used to do as a child. So anyways, you guys, Happy New Year. And I am coming to you with a video today all about, January 2020. It's crazy because I almost said 2019, but January 2020, you guys, we made it. So I'm going to do this in a pick a card layout. And I want you guys to pick a card, either card 1, card 2, card 3, and I am going to be doing a general reading for you all. And if you don't want to hear me blabber along like I'm doing now, you can go down into the description and you can go ahead and pick your card, click on that timestamp, and I will get the going on your general reading. So what I'm going to be trying to do moving forward, you guys, is I am going to be trying to upload maybe 3 times a week. Or not 3 times a week, 1 time every 3 weeks. So 3 times in a month, and take, the 4th week off and do a general reading, a love reading, as well as a spiritual guidance reading for the month. And I think that's what I may do, but I might switch it up. So anywho, without further ado, you guys, just go ahead and pick your cards and I am going to get started. All right, so this portion is if you picked card number 1 here. So let's see what we got going on here. We have the Ace of Wands, the 5 of Wands. Okay, some sort of movement going on there. The Death card in reverse. Don't get scared. That ain't got nothing to do with you keeling over. The Page of Swords card in reverse. We got the 10 of Pentacles. And then we have the 2 of Cups. Interesting. One thing that comes to mind when I first look at these cards is that some of you all out there need to go ahead and mend relationships moving into the beginning of 2020. Either mending the relationship or kind of letting it go. Because the thing that I see here is that, let's say you have a situation where you have a family member or like a friend that you haven't talked to for a while and y'all been holding grudges against each other. I think that January for you all is a time for you guys to come back together, have a sit down conversation. All you guys be blunt, just try to come to common ground. But the thing about it is, either you guys can come to common ground and start over, for the new year, or you guys just can't, and you're just going to have to go ahead and let that relationship die. Go ahead and let that relationship go and not try to hold on to it. And that also goes for, relationships that you're in and you feel like it's lackluster, or, they're always putting you down, or y'all are always getting in arguments. January for you all is a time to reflect on the relationships that you have, be it, loving relationships, or not loving relationships, like, like platonic relationships, romantic relationships, relationships with your family, anything dealing with relationships in general. You really need to put a focus on in January 2020, because that's going to set the tone for the remainder of your year. The people who are in your life this month, are going to set the tone for, your vibe going into 2020. And let's say you're like, hey, Rue, when I sat down and thought about it, nobody comes to mind, and I'm all alone and I'm a loner, so I don't have any relationships. And you know what? That may be okay. You may need to, work on the relationship with yourself more than other people. But that just, applies to people who may not have any friends or things like that, like this girl over here. But the main objective here, you guys, is to work on the relationships that you have. If the relationship isn't going anywhere, it's time to let that shit go and be honest about it. Because if you don't let those situations go, you're really going to set yourself back from finding, success and finding relationships that actually work. These people may be bringing you down, and you just got to be real with yourself about it. And I also feel like, like I said, maybe it's somebody that you haven't been cool with, and y'all come back together and y'all become cool and let bygones be bygones, and y'all become friends again, and just, let, the issues that you were having with each other, go. And, maybe be honest with each other and say, hey, I did something wrong, you did something wrong, let's let that shit go and let's keep them pushing. That can also bring forth successful, I'll say successful karma or successful, actions that can happen moving forward into 2020. So the main objective for you guys that pick the first set of cards is work on the relationships in your life and be real about them. If they need to stay, let them stay and nourish those relationships. And if they need to go, let them go and be real with yourself. Don't be staying in no relationships with anybody, friends or family, that is bringing you down. So that is the message for you guys that picked the first card. And I'm also gonna pick a bonus card for you guys for something that you all need to work on going into January 2020. So what's something that these individuals need to work on going into 2020? Something that could help them. All right, let's see what we got. Divine wisdom in reverse. And the thing that I get from this card, you guys, is using your intuition, using your wisdom, using your smarts to figure out who the heck needs to be in your life. Use your gut feeling. Does that person feel right being in your presence? Does that person feel right being around you? Or are you always feeling like you have no energy left? You're feeling drained. You're feeling dull. If you're feeling that way, and you're feeling in your gut and your wisdom is telling you, all right, look, this ain't the person for me, they got to go. Or if, maybe use your wisdom and say, hey, me and this person were on bad terms. We can be adults about it and figure it out. And if your wisdom is telling you that, like, maybe y'all fell out over some dumb stuff and y'all come back together and can be grown women or men about it, use your wisdom to say, hey, we both effed up, let's let bygones be bygones, like I said, and just keep it pushing. But the main objective here is use your wisdom to guide, yourself into picking the relationships that you all need to be in, because you have it in you. Just make sure to use it and don't be dumb. Okay. So that is the reading for the people who picked the first card. If you would like to get a personal reading, hit me up on my Instagram at Spirit Reads. That's SPIRITREADZ. And also make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And also leave comments about what you guys did for the new year and if anything in this video resonated with you guys. So anywho, without further ado, I am going to go ahead and go to the second portion. So this is for you guys out here that chose the second set of cards. Let's see what we got going on for y'all. We got the Star in reverse, Justice in reverse, okay, King of Wands in reverse, interesting. We got the Emperor, the Fool in reverse. Ooh, got a bonus card here. Strength. Wow, y'all got a lot of major arcana cards. Like literally 5 of these cards are major arcana. And then we got the 3 of Pentacles here. This just came out. I thought I'd pick 6, but I guess not. So I'm gonna put this bad boy to the side. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but I'm gonna put that to the side. So first thing that comes to mind when I see this is making your own decisions, making your own choices. A lot of y'all that pick, the second set of cards maybe be too influenced by family members or people in your group or your circle, friends, whoever. You in 2019, you may have been too influenced by them and how you lived your life, whether it be your religious beliefs, whether it be your political beliefs, whether it be just as, where you went for dinner, or it could be a multitude of things. But the main objective here is you're letting entirely too many people dictate what you do with your freaking life. It's time to start anew in January 2020. You need to fill up your big girl panties or your big boy boxers and make your own decisions. Because the thing about it is, starting in 2020, when you are being told what to do and people are trying to tell you how to act, and they're so used to it, it's just second nature for them to tell you what to do, and it's second nature for you to do what they tell you to do. In January 2020, it's going to start not feel right. It's going to start feeling unjust. It's going to start it's going to kind of go against your intuition. It's going to start making you reevaluate yourself, reevaluate, how you want to live your life, reevaluate your finances, reevaluate your religious beliefs, just reevaluate a lot of things. I'm getting religious beliefs for a lot of you guys, or, morals and intuition. I'm getting those are the kind of the main subjects where you're going to be reevaluating them, and you're going to start figuring out hey, maybe this is not how I want to live my life. Maybe I need to stand up and have the strength to start a new journey and start a new way in January 2020, and not worry about what other people have to say, people putting in their 2 cents. It's time for you to listen to yourself in January 2020. And that's really all the message I got for y'all, is you need to listen to your intuition, listen to yourself. This is not a month, or this isn't even a year for you guys to be worried about what other people think of you as well. This ain't a year for that, because the thing is, people are going to want you to be the way that they want you to be. They don't really give a F about you. Even if they love you, nobody really can care about yourself more than yourself. So it's kind of time for you guys to come back to yourself, maybe meditate or write a few things down on, your beliefs and your goals and your visions and your dreams for you, not including anybody else. And even if you're in a relationship, even if you have, kids, family members, whatever, this is about you this month. I'm not saying to leave your kids on the back burner and your family and relationships on the back burner. But what I'm saying is to listen to yourself, make your own choices, make your own decisions. And another message I have is that some of y'all's families are kind of cutthroat and kind of hard. So it's going to be kind of hard for you all to go into new journeys and to, experience new things, because your family might have you by the financial hold, or they might just have you by the mental hold. But you really, even if you can't get out of that hold just yet in January 2020, start making moves to get out of that hold. This didn't even be about anybody having you financially held. It's time for you to get justice, and it's time for you to, step into your own, be free, have freedom, be able to live the way you want to live. So anyways, you guys, I'm rambling at this point, but the main objective here, you guys, is to listen to yourself, make moves that basically keep you happy, make moves that you want to make. Don't listen to everybody else, because they might not understand what you want to do ultimately with your life. But listen to your inner guidance, listen to your inner wisdom to figure out what you want to do moving forward in 2020. And really, just honestly, my guys are telling me to tell you is to stop worrying about how other people view you. Please stop, because you're going to live a very miserable life if you continue to do that. Stop it, please. And some of y'all need to stop being codependent as well and start, kind of living on your own 2 feet, So anywho, let me pull a bonus card for you guys to see if I can find something else that you all need to work on moving into 2020. Okay, let's see. Universal light. And the thing that I get from this card right here, you guys, is to really pay attention to the intuition that you have inside of you. And also, as I talked about in this reading, not listening to other people so much and caring about what other people think about you so much. The individuals that you need, or not even individuals, but the thing that you need to worry about really, you know, when it comes to how you should be living your life is the divine, the creator, you know, God. How do you see yourself, you know, and aligning yourself with, you know, the universe and the divine? How, I'm trying to put it into words. It's kind of just like align yourself with the morals and values that you feel that you should align yourself with. Whether, you know, you believe in the, you know, you call God, you know, your creator, the divine, you know, anything that is positive, you need to align yourself with. Anything that you believe is positive, you need to align yourself with. And let's say somebody may not agree with, you know, how you feel your religious beliefs are, or what you feel is positive. In this month or in 2020, you kind of got to let that go. You really do. What other people think about you and your beliefs, and I keep getting beliefs, that's why I keep going in on beliefs. This is a message for, you know, a select few of you guys, but you need to live in your own truth and what aligns with the God, the divine, the creator you serve, and not nobody else. Because you know your, you know, relationship with God, the universe, the divine. You know your relationship. So stop worrying about how other people feel and how other people believe, and start aligning yourself with your own beliefs and your own intuition and your own truths. And within that, I'm telling you, universal light will open up within you guys. And I mean like wisdom, knowledge, you know, positivity, self-confidence. Those things will open up within you all once you start believing in yourself and following your own guidance and intuition and aligning yourself with your own beliefs and values. So anyways, you guys, that is the message that I have for all you guys that picked card set number 2. If you would like a deeper reading, please hit me up on my Instagram at Spirit Reads. That's SPIRITREADZ. And also make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and also leave a comment down below as to what you guys did for New Year's, or, you know, something that you're trying to work on in 2020, or just something that resonated with you in this reading. So anyways, you guys, without further ado, I am going to go ahead and get into the third set of cards, y'all. So let's see what we got here for you guys. Ace of Pentacles. That's a great card to start out with. Ooh, okay. Well, we got the Nine of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Swords. Nice. Okay. Ten of Cups. Okay. Nice cards. The Eight of Swords. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is pretty beautiful, but these middle cards right here. I feel like you guys need, and moving into 2020, you all really have to stop overthinking. That's the main objective here. Overthinking and overanalyzing and second guessing yourself is going to cause you to delay your success within 2020. And from what I see here for January and 2020, just in general, you all are going to be having a lot of opportunities for success, prosperity, truth, you know, anything positive, and, you know, anything that you have set your manifestation and your intentions on. I see where in 2020 you all will be able to reap those benefits of those manifestations and then those positive intentions that you all have been putting out there. I see that. But the thing about that is when you start, becoming more positive and you start becoming, more aligned with, the divine, and start doing positive things and, manifesting, negative energy is going to always try to get you, because you're aligning yourself with higher vibrations, and with that comes negativity as well on a higher note and on a higher scale. Really watch out for negative thoughts and negative thinking in January 2020, you guys. That can be your downfall. This is a time to understand that you are strong, you are capable, you are powerful. You are able to fulfill and manifest those goals that you have for 2020. The only thing you have to do, or not the only thing you have to do, because you got to definitely put in the work, but I'm saying you have to make sure that you keep a positive mindset. Do not second guess yourself. Set a goal, make a plan, and go for that shit. Don't second guess it. If you're doing it in a positive manner, in a positive light, it will come to pass. But the thing that will make it come to pass faster or slower, or not at all, is if you can or cannot control your mind. If you can or cannot control your overthinking, that is going to be the detriment to you in this month, as well as 2020 as a whole, is overthinking things too much, overanalyzing things too much, not believing in yourself, keeping yourself up at night, worrying about things. That's not it for 2020, you guys. You have to believe, you got to pray, you got to manifest, keep that positive attitude, keep that energy high, because if you do, prosperity can come to you in multiple ways, whether it be prosperity in your family, prosperity in your job, finding out the truth about things. Anything that will help you in your journey that we call life can happen for you in January and in 2020 in general. But first, you got to work on your mental thoughts. And honestly, you guys, if you find yourself going too deep into overanalyzing and overthinking, which is causing you to stay up at night and causing anxieties, you may need to talk to some sort of therapist or psychiatrist or psychologist, or even just opening up to somebody and talking to somebody that you trust, to just get those negative thoughts and energies out. Because this ain't the time for it, honey. This is a time to boss up. This is a time to manifest. This is a time to grow. This is a time to thrive. So make sure that you do that in 2020. And please watch out for negative thoughts and negative energy, because they're going to be coming at you. I'm going to just keep it real. It's going to be coming at you because it knows that you're strong. So just keep a positive light, positive energy about yourself. So now I'm going to pull a bonus card for you guys to see if I can figure out something that you may need to work on also moving into January 2020. Ooh, okay, that one flipped over. So I'm going to pull two. Yep, we got spiritual awakening here. And then we have self-mastery. See, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Self-freaking-mastery. Master your emotions. Master your mind. Master yourself to the point where you will feel like you have it in the bag. Nothing can shake you. Nothing can bring you down, because you have mastered yourself so well that you know your strengths, you know your weaknesses, and you know when that negativity is coming to you and how to react to it. Also, a spiritual awakening. This is a great time for you guys, for, like I was saying in the reading, to have success, to have changes in your life that are positive. But first, these are great things to have. But the thing about that is when you like they say, great power comes great responsibility. And I say that because with this great awakening that you're having, and this positivity and this beautiful manifestations that you all are having, negativity is coming with it too, honey. And it's the time to show the divine and show God and show the creator, whatever you want to call it, that you can do it and you can thrive. Because at the end of the day, you are blessed and you are here for a reason. You are going to fulfill your goals. You're going to fulfill your prayers and manifestations. You're going to put that work in, and you're going to keep that positive mindset. But you, just like I said, You need to make sure that you keep that positive mindset, you guys, going into 2020. So anyway, you all, that is my message for January 2020 for you guys. If you would like to go into a deeper reading, please hit me up on my Instagram at Spirit Reads. That's SPIRITREADZ. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and also leave a comment down below on what you did for New Year's, what manifestations that you have prepared for 2020, and also if anything resonated with you during this reading. So anyways, you guys, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you have a beautiful 2020, and I will see you later. Bye.